Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Pool of Radiance. Now, we have learned that the Old Rope Guild is a little bit rough for us right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue along outside the Old Rope Guild. This is still outside the stables area. I think this leads back to where we were before. Let's take a look at the area. Yeah, that leads back to where we were before. We'll bash the door. Try and pick the lock of the door. Or not. Bashing the door works too. Alright, this room is dirty and has a strong and unpleasant odor. Let's look back here. Okay, there's like almost like a town area back here. Let's peek in this area. Seated at a table is a ragged old woman. She greets you. Welcome. For the price of a few coppers, I will tell your fortune. What do you do? I will pay. The woman's hands make mystic passages while she mutters some words. Her voice undergoes a strange transformation. Blood and violence are writ boldly in your future. Look for friends where you expect enemies, and enemies where you expect allies. The telling is finished. What do you do? I'll leave. Okay. And how about right across here? Let's pick this lock. A large orc raises his head and snarls, "How dare you break into our home?" Alright. Well, you see, this is old school logic. I'm justified in busting into your home because I am adventurers and you're orcs. So, you know. Deal with it. Okay. And apparently I need to memorize some spells here in a second. I'm going to try and take out as many of these archers as I can. Because, quite frankly, they attack twice. Okay. So I think what I'll do with Arunsun is I'll creep into the side there. And deal with that orc leader. This is a lot of creature. Oh no, I don't have any spells on Arcadius. Hopefully I can trigger a morale check. If I kill enough of these things. Let's get some more sleep up. Sleep is just super useful. We'll try right up in here. This will put the vast majority of them to sleep, including all their leaders. And then we can go ahead and just end. Just kind of end them. I can't really do anything. I mean, I can switch to my ranged, but I'm not going to. This should trigger a morale check real quick. Talking about real quick. I'm not going to go up there with you. Or with you. Got all these sleeping orcs. One of them's awake. Finish their leader off there. I guess I'll attack with Ophelia. And she's promptly getting owned here, so try and clear some of these orcs out. We'll bandage the one that fell. Who's going to miss out on some experience, but that's okay. I'm going to move back here, I think. And I guess I should switch to darts. I'm making enough in terms of money from these fights that I should be able to just start using darts more often. Yeah, let's switch to darts. Here you go. And you switch to darts. I only have 24. And you throw like 3 each round. There's still no morale check? Come on, I've killed more than half of you guys, including all of your leaders. There we go. They're starting to surrender. Oh no, I made the mistake of advancing. And it put me down. 616, which did not get to Charity or Faith. And they're the ones that are more likely to level because they're actually clerics. There's a lot of silver and some electrum. That's nice. We got so much stuff. That calls for a trip back to town. Oh no! And both of my my clerics are down. I'm searching this place. I think I'm going to return back to town after that. Because that was rough. Let me go ahead and return and get healed and identify anything that needs to be identified. Alright, so with Detect Magic, the broadswords are magical. So I will trade the non-magical stuff to Charity there. Let's look at the next one. At his items. Okay, I know those are magical. Now these broadswords are also magical. This time I'm going to trade these to Arcadius. And we got a flail that's magical, so that's going to be an upgrade for somebody. And then Charity's stuff that she looted, none of that's magical. And yeah, I know all that. So I just need to remember the broadswords are magical and whatever is on Arcadius is magical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to rest until one of my clerics gets up. And, well, I don't know if they should heal. I'm going to rest for 1 day. Alright, that healed everybody, and then I'll go ahead and identify stuff and sell stuff. Alright, I've sold a lot of gold, or I've sold a lot of stuff. I'm going to pool the gold. And that should give me a fair amount of platinum. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start identifying stuff. I will start identifying the broadsword. Because there are 3 broadswords, but I only have 2 people that can actually use swords. I think. Because I got 2 clerics, 2 mages, and 2 fighter types. So I will ID that broadsword. It's broadsword +1. I will sell that broadsword. And that'll get me 1,000. That'll let me ID the rest. Alright, so that's a flail +1, a broadsword +1. We're going to pool gold again. We will identify this. And I kept the longbows because they are what you might call a ranged weapon as opposed to a longsword. So I will sell my old longsword and I will trade this to Arunsan. Arunsan will wield the new broadsword and sell the old one. As for that magic chain, I don't know how it compares to banded mail. Let me take a look. Arcadius is the one that has it, so we will trade both of these to charity. Okay. So charity. What's your AC? Your AC is 2. Your AC is still 2. I will sell her old banded mail because that weighs less. And we will equip the flail. And now we've got 3 people with a +1 weapon. That not only improves combat accuracy by about 5%, which is very useful, but also allows my mainline fighters can all hit things that require magical +1 weapons to hit. So the only thing I need to do is buy ammo. I will buy arrows for my main, and I will buy arrows for my secondary. No, not that. Didn't mean to buy Carl's. And then I will buy darts. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. Oh, I didn't buy that. Okay, good. I was hitting the wrong button. Thank God. Oh, this interface. I will buy a lot of darts. Okay. And then we'll take... No, we will sell those quarrels. I lost a gold. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take all my money. Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth here. We'll join all the darts. Join all the darts. Whoops, didn't mean to split it. All right. And that will be that. Let's take a look at our characters. We're getting there. Is anybody... I don't think anybody's got enough to level up yet, though. No, nobody's got enough to level up. So we're going to continue on our way. And I guess... we're going to go back to where we were. I keep saving in the wrong slot. I mean to save in J slot. Alright. Well, let's go back. Clearing it block by block. I wonder. I didn't encounter any creatures on the way out. Maybe I've cleared out one of these blocks. Well, we'll take a look after we've cleared out this next one. Actually, let's talk to him real quick. See if we've cleared anything out. Alright. Okay, so nothing's cleared out. Need to clear the slums out, basically. Alright. Getting back to where we're doing. I was hoping that I would have cleared one of those blocks out. Not yet. See, it's kind of one of those deals where the old school level advancement means that you're really kind of borderline useless. Oh no, that damages you when you exit it. Anyway, you're borderline useless until you level up. And when you level up, your effectiveness basically doubles. Alright, this is the stable. And that goes out to here. This goes out to where I was, so that wasn't really a shortcut anywhere. And we have kobolds. You interrupt some feeding kobolds. See, it's the as much as the random encounters are useful for just honing battle tactics, it's the static encounters where you make all of your solid experience. All right, let's cast sleep because this is a lot of kobolds. Just cast it right in the middle of there. Put everybody on the outside to sleep. That's the majority of these kobolds. I should be able to get away with just one sleep spell. Oh yeah, I can't throw that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to my quarterstaff. That's another thing. New additions kind of took out is that you could switch weapons on a whim back in first edition in Beckme, because rounds were like a minute long. So you could easily switch between, ranged weapons without taking an action. Of course, you could also accidentally hit your own people if you targeted anybody that was actually in melee. I don't know if they've implemented that in these particular rules. So, be that as it may, I'm going to try to avoid that. Yeah, I think they're all asleep now. I'm going to switch back to darts. And that clears them out. 289 experience. See, that's for that many kobolds. That's actually quite a lot, because it does factor in the money, which is not a whole lot here. But you've got like short swords, and there's bracers that are obviously magical. I'll identify them later. Let's go ahead and cure up Grim. Oh, one spell? Okay. That calls for a save. Nothing to search for in here. But that was a fair amount of experience. My people are getting experience. I got a lot of multi-classed, and the other thing that's going to come and bite me is the number of demi-humans, because they do have level caps. You have entered a small storage room. Which does nothing for me. And we got some hobgoblins are arguing over a pile of gold. Thieves, they scream when they see you. Yes, another battle. And again, we're going to start out strong. No, we're not going to attack the ally. Oh no, he's down immediately. We have to put these guys to sleep. I hate to do it, but we're first level. It's cheap, I know, but they're putting me down quicker than I can actually attack them, so I'll bandage up my fallen person. I'm just glad they don't use the near-death rules from these early editions, because if you went into negatives, you were out of it for like almost a week. by the book. You did. It's like in modern games. You get used to if you're down and someone heals you. You know, you get, oh, there's only 27 experience. That sucked. Anyway, if you're down and someone heals you, you get up instantly in modern games. Not so in the older editions. Not so. You were effectively out of it until such time that you had some actual time to rest. I mean, you could get up, you just couldn't fight or anything. Okay. I need to cast another cure on him. Or he's just going to go down again. Oh, what are these 1-point cures? I found treasure, 258 experience. Okay, it didn't give me a chance to see what I found, but I found treasure. 500 gold and 50 platinum, which is like 250 gold. And a ring and a short bow. Nice. You know, I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to have to go back to town to rest. Already again. I feel like if I could probably push it for another encounter. I feel like I want to push it for another encounter. I'm searching. I don't mean to search. Ah, that goes to another area. Then back here leads to who knows where. You wander into the old hemp market. Ah, it didn't give me a chance to read. The gang is operating from the catacombs by the well. That's some stuff that I've overheard in the past. So that clears everything up to the market. Let me see what I'm at spells. All right. Nobody's got spell. I got one sleep spell. Let's get out of here. Let's go rest. I'll identify stuff, and then we will swing back. Again, and deal with the market. All right, we've cast Detect Magic. Let's go ahead and view what we got. Let's see what items we got that might be magical. We got bracers that are magical, and this time I'm going to trade the magical stuff to Ophelia. Everything else is non-magical on the main guy. Then we'll take a look at Arunsun. See what items he has. The ring and the short bow are magical. We will trade these to Ophelia. Alright. Then charity stuff. I already know these are magical. Alright. So we've got a fair number of magic things now. So let me go ahead and finish up getting fixed up here. And there's no fix spell, or there's no fix command in this particular game. Because 1 platinum gets me the inn for however long I want it. So, you know, it behooves you to save a little bit of money by making sure everybody's full up on everything before you go. So we'll go ahead and memorize all our materials and then sell our magic items. Make sure everybody's got sleep spell memorized. Alright, I've rested, and unfortunately I need to start remembering to look at the time when I rest, just to make sure the shop's open. So I keep ending my rest in the middle of the night. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pool my resources. And then we'll look at Ophelia's items and identify them. We'll ID this. Yep. Bracers AC 6. Better than nothing. I will equip them on her. I'll ID the ring. Ring of Protection +1. I will trade this to Grim because he's AC 3. And ID this. And this is a short bow +1, and I'm already full up on short bows. Well, I guess Here's the thing about short bows, is that they don't have the range of long bows, but a +1 is a +1, so I am going to end up using it. And we will just sell everything that we got. I'm surprised that studded leather wasn't magical. And for now, I will keep the short bow. And it's a good way to get a bunch of money real quick. I mean, it's only 7 gold each, but it adds up quick. And that gives me 1 gold, 209 platinum, and 2 gems, which I still need to appraise. Alright, so let's take a look at our people. We got 1,908 experience on Grim. That may be enough to level him up. I think it may be enough to level him up. Still don't have enough on him. Charity, I don't know, that might be enough to level up her. She doesn't even have close to what I need. So everybody's getting kind of close. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the trainer real quick. Notices for teachers and students are posted on the walls. A note directs magic users and clerics to go north and fighters and rogues to go east. So we go north. Sign on the wall directs magic users to go through the east door and clerics to go through the west door. So let's go to the west door real quick. We train only clerics. Do you want to train? Yes. Alright. So, training costs 1,000 gold. I'm going to trade 200 platinum. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did I just do? No, she didn't get the money. No, wait. Did she get the money? Yes, she got the money. Thank God. Not enough experience. All right. So, we're just going to continue onward. Begin adventuring, yeah. Yeah, it's weird the way they did that. It's almost like the starting screen. I don't quite have enough, but I should have enough to start people leveling up. Coming real soon here. So it's not far away. And I've noticed that I'm running into less people the less encounters the more I go through this place. I haven't had a random encounter in this section for a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here and we're going to go into the market in the next episode. But for now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Pool of Radiance. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.